I can't. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Oh, okay. Um, I don't know. Mm, I'm sorry. I have a candy. I don't know. Gustavo knows me, and I don't know what's the most important about me, but
The
I
most important
have
thing about you,
yes, the most
or
important.
information. I don't know. No,
But
whatever is important for you in these
but
circumstances.
okay. I have a family, my wife, and two kids.
Mm-hmm.
I have
I am.
34
I
years
am.
old. I am 42, 34 years old, and I was in AG since almost 2 years.
I have been.
I have
Yes,
been,
Gustavo, there you go. I have been in Agi, okay? Or I have worked for Agi for 2 years. Very good. Okay.
and I don't know.
And what do you do
I'm
there?
from. I'm a software developer
Okay.
and backend,
Okay. Okay.
and I live in Córdoba. Mm,
Cordova City
yeah, pretty close of Agi
from Agi.
from
Okay.
Agi.
Very good. But you do online work, right? Or you go to the company
No, I do in home office.
at a home office. Okay. But if you need to go to the company, you write. Oh my God, I have so many coats on, guys. I look big. I look bigger. Okay, okay. And your kids are boys, girls, one and one, two and two,
One girl. Um,
a boy and a girl.
yeah,
Okay. Which one
the
is
boy,
which one is younger, the boy or the girl?
the boy, the boy.
Okay,
He
very
is
good.
1 year and a half.
A baby.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right. We were speaking with Gustavo. I was watching what you were going through what you did with Sarah. Okay.
Hmm.
And in some aspects, you have come very, you have done a lot, like, for example, if clauses, all right? But
Yeah.
we are going to go through some structures again. And I'm going to be very, how can I say, picky, okay? Pesada. That would be the translation with the pronunciation, okay?
Okay.
So, because that makes half of the job, okay? So that's the way we are going to do. And we are going to do some exercises, some video, some conversation, whatever. That's never going to be the same. Okay. You will find out. Okay. So let's go to remember. Okay. Because I was talking with Gustavo, and I was telling him about, the verb tenses. And we came to the conclusions that I have an idea of which one is easier, and I think Gustavo is going to agree. So, is it easier for you to speak in present, Fernando?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. I'm trying to find out.
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay, but for example, when you did the if I were, okay, if I were, I don't know, an astronaut, I would. You went through that, okay? Because I saw it in the whiteboard. But do you remember it?
The time
No,
for
no,
that
not the
time.
time. Speaking like that. If I were an astronaut, I
We
would
practice, but I think just I don't know.
a
Maybe
little bit.
yeah, just a little. So
Yes,
it's
because you
kind of
need
difficult to remember if
right,
you
right.
don't use it.
That's one of the big problems there because you use it in a very frequent way, okay? But once you know it, otherwise you don't realize. But for example, instructions or whatever, you use these more complex structures, okay? But first you have to know the simple ones or the basic ones, okay? The ones that you need in order to speak English. I mean, just speak English,
Yes, the
okay?
problem I have is that I don't remember the times in Spanish. So when came
Ah, the
to
times. No, the tenses.
the
Tenses.
tenses,
Time, the time es la
the
hora, okay?
okay, the tenses in Spanish.
I
So
don't
when
know
I
them in
came to
Spanish, okay?
well, so when I came to English, it's the same for me.
But
I
when you
don't
speak,
remember when.
but when you speak Spanish,
Yeah.
okay? You speak Spanish. I mean, you're not saying, oh, this is the past, whatever, or the
Hmm.
present, whatever. You are speaking, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
And you are
I
doing it
just
correctly.
yeah.
Okay. So that's what we have to do here. Okay. So I might teach you the structures. Okay. Sometimes it's necessary, but sometimes it's better to speak and our ear to get used to it. Okay. But there is something you have to learn, which is the past of the verbs. Okay. Because you
Yeah.
have irregular verbs and regular verbs, and that is it makes the thing complicated, okay? And how to use it in the past, because many people speak in the past like yesterday I, and they say go, okay? Yesterday I
Yeah.
go, and it's that's not going to be correct, okay? But okay, like maybe how can I put this, maybe the person you're speaking to is going to be nice and say, "Oh yeah, I understand what you're saying." But as I was saying to Gustavo, I was telling Gustavo, if you go to an English interview and you make that mistake, that's going to be a negative mark for you. Okay, when you say, "Yesterday I go to the office," so that's what I think we have to practice a lot. Okay, so for that purpose, I want you to tell me something. Please don't get this wrong. Something about your past. No, it's not personal, okay? Something that happened at your workplace during your work time, at the job, but in the past. And I want to hear you. Both of you, okay? Gustavo and Fernando.
Yes. Um, in a previous job, I worked at night.
Yes, I worked at night.
I worked at night. There I repair cell phones.
Repaired.
Repaired
Mm.
cell phones. There.
Uh-huh.
Yes, at
Okay.
night.
And why at night?
Because it was for Samsung for the company.
Okay, so it was
So if
abroad.
if you I don't know if currently they do, but uh, if when do
If they did,
no if he well if you went to the no service but yeah service or the seguro
the insurance,
the insurance
insurance.
with your broken phone, and they exchange it for another one. You present your phone night. Sorry.
Yeah. So you went. Your phone was out of work. Okay.
Hmm.
Didn't work. So it was
Or
out of
the
order.
display was broken. So
Out of order.
those, okay. So those cell phones, we repair that, and they use for insurance.
Oh,
So
look at that.
I don't know if we keep doing that, but we try to save the most we can.
Okay, and that was a night job, and good. So you had to do that.
Hmm.
Good. Okay, that you used the past quite well, Damian. Okay,
Damián,
Fernando.
Damián.
Oh, Damian. God, Gustavo. I'm still my head is wired for last year.
No
God.
problem.
Okay, Gustavo. Anyhow, I think you wouldn't mind if I confuse you with
No
Damian.
problem.
All right, Fernando, can you tell me something in the past? Some experience, something that happened to you in your job or former job? Former, anterior. Les estoy escribiendo estas palabras, okay? I'm writing the words. Can you think of something?
I'm trying to remember uh, a good experience. Um, my last job,
In my last job,
I think.
okay?
Okay, this is a good one. Um, in my last job, I should say, in my last job, I was struggling with a client, and came to me a remember of my from my companion. He said to I need to be patient, so I follow his advice and keep the calm in that moment.
Keep calm, okay?
Keep
Because
calm.
you were having a problem with the customer,
Yeah. Uh,
okay? You were having a problem. And was this uh, uh, who was right?
mm, I think the customer was right.
Okay.
I
Okay.
worked for a communication company. I don't know,
Mhm.
and that's the reason mm, I I struggling with him because uh,
You
it's
argued.
hard to yeah, we argue,
Okay.
so it's hard to defend something is wrong and you know it. uh, so
Okay. So that made you nervous. That got you on your nerve, right?
yeah,
It made you get out of
because
balance.
it became uh, personal for him.
Mm. Oh my God.
So so that's the
Wow.
situation. That was the situation.
Yes. Sometimes, when you have these online things, like when you have to put a complaint, okay? To complain, lo estoy anotando acá, es protestar, okay? So when you have to put a complaint or set a complaint, and you know that the person has to try to make his point, okay? But you know you're the customer and you paid for that, and they should give you a solution. So sometimes people lose their temper, okay? They lose their temper. Lo voy a escribir acá. To lose their temper, okay? I'm one of them. I must confess. Yes. Oh yeah. Um, and you start picking up on the employee, okay? The employee, el empleado. Employee, se los estoy anotando, ¿ok? Empleado. ¿Y cómo será decir empleador? Si el employee es el empleado. El
Employer.
empleador, employer. Very good. Okay, so well, and did you tell the guy that yeah, you're right, or you just kept calm and had to
Yes, I cannot say that because
you
it's
see?
part
Yeah, the policy.
of the rules, yeah, the policy of the company. So I just
Hang up.
I just trying to to reach to the point that he think have he has
He
a
thinks.
solution.
He thinks.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
good. So the policy is never to tell the client that he's right. So it's an opposite policy to the ones some time ago when they said the customer is always right. Okay.
hmm
In this case, the customer is always wrong.
yeah.
Yes. Wow. I know. I get really crazy. I get crazy because I say, you know, I know what I'm
For
saying.
example, you never could say uh, this problem will never solve, or we don't know where will be solved. So
You can't say that.
just
You can't
no,
say
you
it.
cannot. You
What
just
do you say?
we work into in a solution or something like that. I don't know,
Wow.
but
That must be a stressing job.
yeah, it was.
And yes,
So I
because
left it.
you start getting personal. I try not to. I try not to because I know that the person that's going that
But I understand because when you call like several times to the same for the same problem and you don't have a solution, it's stressful. So
but it's stressful for everybody
yeah.
because you have to lie a lot. you know, you have to lie permanently and you know that you're doing it and you're
hmm
thinking of this is my job.
hmm
Well, those are modern times, you know. Those are modern times. It's what we have to live with. Okay, that very good. Very good anecdote. Thank you very much for sharing. Okay, so now you're better because you don't have like direct customers.
No, no more.
You're much better, right?
Yeah.
And you, Gustavo, did you enjoy repairing the cell phones?
Yes, it was a nice experience. Sometimes I do something else, but I
I
don't want to
did.
talk.
I
I did
did.
something else, but I can say that about that. But I sleep.
Right. You slept at a regular hours, okay?
No,
Now
no,
you
no.
can sleep.
At work.
You fell asleep.
Yes.
Me dormía. You fell asleep. Yes, I
Yeah,
imagine.
but now, they have cameras and everything, but then well, they work at night when they have nothing else to do. What they slept.
But you slept during the day.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Slept from 9 to
Two.
1 p.m. maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, those are the night shifts, you know. You know what they call the night shifts? Okay. Night shift. When you
Ah,
s-
okay.
when you work at night, it's a night shift. Okay? Shift.
Sí, como turno de noche o algo así.
Right.
Turno nocturno.
Yeah, I'm going to share the blackboard. Sorry, the whiteboard. Yeah, turno noche, yeah, night shift. But it has like a nickname, okay? Can you see it? Can you see the whiteboard?
Yes.
Do you want me to enlarge it or is it okay? Make it
No,
bigger? It's
it's
okay.
okay for me.
All right. Night shift, also called the graveyard shift. Okay? Graveyard shift. I think it's a graveyard.
El
Yeah, of
cementerio.
course.
Isn't
Hmm.
it? All right. Yeah, that's the how the night shift is called. Graveyard shift. Okay?
And we were special people.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can have family. It's very. It's
It's
difficult to
difficult.
have
It's difficult.
a
Yes,
normal
it's
life.
difficult. And did you work, Fernando? Did you work like a 9 to 5 job? Were you
In
at
the night
an
shift,
office? Huh?
uh, if I work in the where?
If you work 9 to 5, that's the way you call a day work. Okay, like a regular day work in
Now
North
yes.
America.
In the past, I have a graveyard shift.
You had a graveyard shift too.
Yeah,
Oh my
on
God.
Saturday and Sunday
Uh-huh.
sometimes.
And were you at home or were you in an office?
No, I was in a hotel.
In a hotel.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was the how it called the janitor.
You were the janitor
Yeah,
and you had to. Oh,
work.
okay. So it was not online. It was not like the customers called like a service como like Gustavo. No. You
Mm,
were the janitor at the hotel and the clients came and complained directly to you,
yeah,
face to
that's what.
face.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, that is terrible when it's face to face. I didn't know
Mhm.
that the hotels had that policy too. Now I'm going to be aware now, you know?
But
Okay,
it's pretty rare that happen. But when happens,
when it happens, it happens.
it's
Yeah.
terrible.
Okay, tell me, and what are the things that may go wrong and that you have to say that it will be solved? Don't worry. What things?
When something in the room it didn't work
Something in the
and
room doesn't work.
doesn't work, and you say when um, in this moment of the day will be fixed, but that didn't happen, and
That doesn't happen.
that doesn't happen. The and
The customer
that
goes crazy.
yeah.
And he's right, right? You said, like you say, like for example, hey, I don't have hot water. That could be one complaint, or that was not your area.
Uh, what complaint? Repeat, please.
I have no hot water. Hot water.
Mm, yeah, could
That was
could
one
be.
complaint you could receive. Okay.
Yeah, it's normal.
And what other problems are supposed to be? We will solve it in a few hours, but you won't.
mm, I don't know the services, internet,
Okay.
cable.
They're not called services, but okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
don't know
All right. The internet. Yeah,
everything.
I understand the internet too.
A switch in the room or I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
the
budgets.
bed is kind of wiggy or something like that.
Yeah. Or the mattress
As loose. So
has a problem. Yeah. Yeah, wow. It must be difficult to work in a hotel, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Okay, so you were the janitor. Very good. And did you learn to do your work while in the company? Gustavo and Fernando, any of the two can answer me.
In my case, yes, I learn the work, the
Yeah,
job.
how to do what you do.
Yes, I learned that in the company in that in this of I would say about the cell phone repair. Yes, because it was an opportunity from a friend of mine. Uh, he was working in that company. Say, you want a job? Yes. So the first day I need to learn everything.
Right, right. Okay,
So
very good.
cleaning, building the cell
And
phone.
and
So
this one, the Agi one?
uh, from my previous job, and I I learned programming from when I was in high school. I
Oh, okay. Good.
specialize in programming,
Well, that's great.
so I have been programming since high school.
Okay. And but you didn't get the opportunity of Agi, let's say it that way, because you were working at Samsung, or somebody told you, "Hey, there is a."
No, I left that company in 2017 and
2013.
17
Ah, okay.
17
No, no, 2017.
17. Sí, okay, sorry. Uh, and I started working programming in another company called Licencias Online. There I started programming in the language
I
I program.
started. I
Is
started.
started programming in the language I program right now.
Mhm. And you are still programming in language.
Yes, in JavaScript language I still program.
Okay, Java.
No, JavaScript. That's another language.
Oh, have. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. My bad.
No
Sorry.
problem.
Okay, so what's the difference? Tell me.
I know it's different.
I don't know, but I know this. Okay, very
Yes.
good. And
So
Fernando, did you tell me what you did in this company in Agi?
no. I'm a back office. I'm a developer of back office. Back office. Backend, I mean. Uh, and work in JavaScript also, in
Java.
JavaScript,
Okay.
and in a language that calls Node.js.
I know very little about this, guys. I must be honest. I have
It's
to be
JavaScript,
honest.
but it's because JavaScript have multiple
Has.
languages has multiple languages
Okay.
based on JavaScript, but
Okay. Okay.
it
Very
calls different.
good. And did you learn? Where did you learn, Fernando?
In on the university.
At the university, and
Yeah.
in the university. Okay. Did you study for this job or?
No, no. I studied in 2016,
Okay.
from 2016 to yeah 2019, almost
Okay. You
in
did the whole.
pandemic time.
Yeah.
And in that time, in my last job, my last job was in a call center, and as uh, they had an area that programs program.
Oh, okay.
So I find my first job there.
I found
I found my first job there, and
related to this
yeah,
specifically.
yeah,
Well, good. Because people that work in call centers, they feel that they don't do much. They feel like at one moment it's like, okay, I'm done. You know, so it's good that you had this opportunity, right?
yeah. I worked there 6 years
Wow.
and 2 of programming. So 8 years in that company, and and it's funny because my last employer, or my last boss, is the
Was
same I had. What? It's the
was
same I had now. So
in your last job.
yeah,
Well, but that's good.
yeah. It's good. It's good.
You
It's
know,
a
you
it's
know
a
each
good
other.
person.
Okay,
Yeah,
very
he's
good.
my friend also. So
Oh God. Okay, so you're relaxed, you're chill.
yeah.
Okay, very good. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, please. Mi amor, Federico y vos han hecho tanto ruido y esta clase es grabada. Please. Ya terminamos. ¿Está todo bien? Okay. Right. Sorry. I'm back. Well, that is good, Fernando. And you feel comfortable, all right? Yes, you feel comfortable in this job.
Yeah, it's kind of stressful,
Stressful.
but
But
it's
less
okay.
than the hotel, let me tell you. Less.
Yes, of course. Less, less of all
Less
the
than
job,
any other job.
any other job I had.
Okay, but working is stressful.
Yes, it's okay.
So yeah, we all get stressed. And you, Gustavo, do you feel more stressed in this one or not?
Yes, I more stressful right now.
More
in the,
stress.
more stress in this one.
Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to ask anymore.
No, no, it's the project, the type of work I do right now. In the in my last job, I was the only one doing my area. No, so no, and the changes were related. It was I have more time. I no.
Had I had more time.
I had more time to do the project. Uh, Maybe I was working alone. maybe maybe that was that
Okay, this is.
why I think it was less stressful.
I mean, you are working alone, guys, or not?
I'm in a meet every day. Every day I have a
Okay,
meet.
but I mean, physically, you're alone. To say so, you're not in an office. Okay, you can stand up and look for a coffee, right? Or not? Or isn't that true? I know I work online almost the whole day and I really end up tired. But yeah, it is more stressful, isn't it? Even though I have to
I don't
go,
know
I have
if
both jobs. Yeah, both ways. Okay.
yeah, it's stressful because you yourself push you to be or to get the things done. So you're thinking in all that all day
Yeah.
long.
Yes.
So
You're
you're
thinking.
worried about the times and about the
Yeah.
meetings, and that's stressful.
And tell me, but you have like a timetable, right? You have a schedule, un horario. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, but sometimes can be moved.
It can
It's
move. Mhm.
yeah, it's rare, but happens.
Okay, but you have to learn to relax, guys. After the job is that the work is done, you have to relax, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't sound too
it's
convinced about that.
it's it's difficult because when you have another another obligations, I don't know,
Yeah.
you keep that from the job, so till the day di- didn't end, it's like
Doesn't
you
end.
keep that.
Doesn't end.
Yeah, doesn't end. You keep that
It's like
on you.
it's like that you don't switch off from your job.
Yeah,
Okay? You don't say, okay, this is, you call it a day. You don't call it a day. It's like you continue working, thinking about the work you have to do or that you did, and was it right? Was it wrong? Right? So you have an afterthought.
yeah.
Yeah?
So if you don't s- switch off that, you are lost.
What? Can you
And
repeat, please? If you
can switch off that,
switch that
switch
off,
off,
yeah,
switch that off. I don't know. Uh, you're lost
yeah,
because you keep that on your mind, and
yeah, and that
it's hard
leads
to.
you to a lot of stress. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Okay. So, how do you think was our first class, Fernando? How did you feel? Did you enjoy it? Did you like it?
Yes, I like to talk in English.
Okay, good. I like it. I like that. Gustavo also. So you are very easy. Okay, guys. I'm going to turn this off, the camera. I'm sometimes I have problems and it doesn't